Um, what's up, guys? It's Ryan. I've been wondering if I should hand motions. Get used to the hand motions, people. And if I talk fast, that's why I want to use hand motions. I'll talk slower. Um, Not sure if it's a vlog, rant, or making gaming videos, but this channel is really just gonna be for everything. And I really just wanted to make a short video. It's probably not gonna be short. Everything's always an understatement. Um, but I think I'm gonna do at least one of these every week if I can. I want to get involved with something, and something I really want to address is at least 4 times this week I've had this conversation with people, and this whole understanding of external factors and the way that they can affect us. And I feel like too often we have things that can hit us and we let them overwhelm us. And of course, with a child or an adult or a person, for that matter, just stricken with anxiety or whatever trauma or just simple problems in general, I think we as ourselves overcomplicate things too much. I think the analogy I've been giving is when knocked down, learn to stand back up. Just because you're on the floor doesn't mean you start, shoveling, digging the grave. Just because you're on the floor doesn't mean that's where you are to stay. Just because you're standing up doesn't mean that's where you are to stay. Whatever position you are, that doesn't mean you're gonna stay there. What that dictates is whatever position you're in, you are there because you have to some degree consented or agreed to be there. So if you want to get out of whatever situation you're in, you need to again consent or agree to get out of there. And you need to not only speak it, you need to do it. If you want to consent to something, you don't consent to just like example, rape. I don't know. The first thing that came to my mind. I got a bad mind. Rape. Do you consent to it? No, hence it's rape. If you consented, it wouldn't be rape. The decisions you make influence the overall actions of things that affect your life and how you live. So if you're on the floor, you need to learn how to get back up and become productive again and continue moving, or else unless you want to be dead. But the reality is I don't think anyone wants to be dead. Even if you mentally would not want to be alive, if you're suicidal, whatever is going on, your body as a natural response, these flight or fight responses, these kind of flinching, just like if someone moves their hands and you go like that, or you flinch, or you hit the fetal position, or whatever it is, even if you don't want to live, your body wants to continue to live. It's self-preservation. And even if you don't want to be here, your body wants to be here. And this whole concept of it, when you're on the floor, you need to learn how to stand back up. Of course, baby steps. It's really simple. No one just stands the hell back up. You need to, like I said today to someone who I was explaining this to, very dear, my wife. Basically, I call her my wife. Of course, you need a piece of paper and a ring to declare it, and I don't give a shit. Again, with the consent form, I think it's the commitment that puts you in a situation of wife or not, so whatever, just partner, lover, whatever. You don't stand back up, you crawl. Like you've fallen down because you've forgotten how to walk, per se, unless you've been pushed down. If you've been pushed down, then you can easily just, again, stand back up or give yourself a reason to stand back up. But if you've fallen by yourself, that's basically because you've forgotten how to walk, and that's totally cool. Because just how you were a baby, just as how when you were a baby, you didn't know how to walk. You didn't just get up and go like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go run and shit." No, you crawled, you took baby steps, you fell while trying to stand up as well, and you got to walk one day. So when you've been knocked down, of course, even if you try to stand back up, it's not gonna be that simple. You need to crawl, and you need to probably fall a couple more times before you can learn to walk again, before you can learn to love again, before you can learn to live again. You're gonna fall quite a bit, and I I don't promote self-loathing. I don't promote let's just sit there and say fuck it, I'm on the ground, let's get comfortable with sitting on the ground. I'm with pro self-worth, pro if it shakes, that's because I'm on a bed, and it's because yeah, so whatever. I'm pro take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind. The same way your body keeps you alive, the same way that your body doesn't even ask you, your body just breathes and it keeps you alive. The same way that your body tells you when it's hungry, the same way your body reminds you about certain things, like, hey motherfucker, I can't fly, so if you stand on the ledge of something, I'm gonna kind of shoot up anxiety saying back the fuck up. Same way your body is trying to keep you alive, you need to keep your body alive. You need to be eating every day. You need to be keeping yourself healthy. You need to be socially interactive. I'm not saying go fucking full-blown extrovert and go socialize with every motherfucker you find. No. I'm saying there's a pyramid thingy. I've been using the pyramid all week, and you need food and water. So that's the basic of the pyramid. That's actually the largest portion, because you need that every single day, and you need actually multiple times during the day. You need to eat and drink and keep yourself nourished. After that, you need security and shelter, being house, being parents, being some kind of guardian, being some kind of support role, friend, whatever it is, yourself, because for a lot of occasions I grew up and I didn't have any support role, so I need to support myself. So I've become very self-dependent, and being self-dependent means you're independent. I don't think I'm that independent, honestly. I think I'm just self-dependent, and I think there's a difference between the two. One of them is a voluntary choice, because I feel like if I was given parents, of course. No, I was not given parents. There's a difference between saying, hey, I'm a man, I'm a woman, let's fucking have a kid and say, woohoo, I got a kid, or there's like, let's take care of this child, because just having a kid doesn't make you a parent. It's taking care of that child that makes you a parent. A parent doesn't have to be by blood or legally. A parent is someone who takes care of their child. Again, doesn't need to be the child legally or blood ways, either adopted, whatever, because there's adopted parents who can do so much better than real parents. And I think we take ourselves for granted. We think that when we've fallen, we can't stand back up. And we can. We doubt ourselves too much. We never really know what we're capable of. So every day we should be trying to push ourselves farther to try to figure it out. I'm not saying go exercise past the limit, go P90X3, whatever the hell it is. Things, challenge yourself. Whatever your hobbies, whatever your loves are, whatever you are an artist of. You'd be an artist of music. You'd be an athlete. You'd be an artist of art, I guess, like the painting, or the art of speech. There's a lot of arts. So whatever your art is, whatever your craft is, keep pushing yourself. And you have writer's block, again, you're falling down. You have whatever block you have. You have a block on life, you have a block on caring, you have a block on whatever. Break it down, because the same way that you put it up, because no one else put it up, you put it up. Of course, it's the way that you react to situations. And a lot of people today are hurt, and again, they are knocked down by someone else. But for something to hurt you, you have to let it hurt you. Does that make sense? I'm not saying it's your fault, of course, that you've been hurt. Not at all. Because everyone's entitled to hurt, everyone's entitled to cry. But at the same time, I feel like if we spend a lot more time on self-worth and a lot less time on let's try to stop bullying, because face it, there's going to be bullies in the real world. Do you think you're just going to stop giant corporations from owning the market? No, you can't do that. But what you can do is you can support your own industry, you can support your own craft, you can support yourself. So stop worrying about everyone else, worry more about yourself. If you've fallen down, you can't, okay, I'm just going to go help people and stop worrying about myself. That's not going to pick you up. That's not the object of the game. The object of the game is to keep yourself alive. And then when you're alive, then you can take care of other people. I think a lot more people look for love from external sources before they look to love from themselves. If you can't love yourself, you can't love someone else. If you can't stand up, you can't help someone else stand up. So when you fall down, you need to focus a lot more on yourself. You need to focus a lot more on the things you do and the way that you act and the decisions that you make, instead of trying to preach to other people things that you can't achieve. You need to stop being a hypocrite. You need to stop being a therapist if you can't even fix yourself. Me. A lot of times I speak and I'm helping people, but I feel like I can't have self-reflections, and I try to help people because helping people helps myself. Not it helps you keep me sane. It helps me understand things about myself. There's this whole empathy clause or this empathy rule, and I usually only help people that I can relate to. If I can't relate to them, I usually don't try to help them. One, not just because I take my own personal gain from it, but because I don't know how to help someone, and I'd rather not get myself involved and fail than to actually like say, hey, I can't handle this. Let me get you someone who can help you. Again, I talk on extreme tangents, but the topic of today is fall down, get back up, learn how to walk again. Learn how to crawl before you walk again. Take baby steps. If you fall down, continue to try and don't go as far as to start digging your grave just because you're on the floor. Pieces, guys.